Hi friends, welcome back to Backyard Homestead. Let me see. Oh, here they go. Today, let me fix this a little. I forgot to bring the tripod out here and I couldn't find one. We're in my she shed. And it's also basically my she shed is my craft room. And it's also where I store all these totes you see here, which is Poshmark stuff. Some of it's listed, some of it's not. And then right here is another shelf full of totes, all of clothes. But the purpose of today's video is not just to talk about Poshmark, but to talk about things that are around your house that you can declutter and make money. So, I thought I would go over a few things. So I made notes. So if you see me looking down, it's at my notes. So the average, where did I put that? The average household has at least 48 items that they can declutter that are nice enough to sell and bring in money, and averaging about $2,000 to $3,000. So the average household has $2,000 to $3,000 of items just laying around that you're not using, that not only one could you declutter, which is what I'm doing this year now that I'm retired. I have a whole lot of decluttering to do. Hey, can you two stop? These two are going crazy right now, and they're in my shed, and there's not a lot of room in here. So my shed is like super cluttered because my husband just finished the walls and stuff, basically. It's not 100% done. And so I haven't actually, I put all my stuff in here and kind of set it up, but I haven't actually set it up. So I need to clean it and declutter a lot of my craft stuff too, because I have way too much craft stuff. So that's also, I don't know if that's on the list, craft items, but that's on my list because I know that people will buy craft items. I don't think it's on this list that I wrote down though. So this list is actually top 39 items that will sell well. So, but craft items, if you bundle them together and just say, oh, bundle of craft stuff, $20 or whatever, you will sell it. Facebook Marketplace is a great place for that, so you don't have to ship it. Get a drink of my Earl Grey. Okay, so let's get into this list. Number 1 is mobile phones. Mobile phones, even a couple years old. That one you might only be able to get 50, 30, 40 bucks for, but it's money, right? And I found 2 in my top drawer, old iPhones. So I think one's like a 6. Yeah, one's a 6 and one's a 10. So I think that I could still get some money for those. And the 13 I traded in for this 16. And the only reason I did that, because I swore I wasn't going to do that again. What, do you have tape? Come here with that. Give that to me. Oh, this puppy. She always has stuff. Anyways, the reason I traded it in is because my 13 was super full. It was glitching big time. I couldn't upload my videos, and I use my phone. I don't have a camera. So I bought the 16 so that I would be able to do phones. And it has a terabyte of storage. And then I got another terabyte in cloud, which I have to pay monthly for, which I'm considering getting rid of since this phone is nowhere near filled up. Anyway, so number 1 is mobile phones. Number 2, tablets. iPads. I have 2 iPads. Both have dead batteries. One's like a Pro 9, and then the little one's from before that. I'm thinking of selling the little one. My husband still wants to use the other one, so that's fine. But tablets. Laptops is number 3. I've got 2 laptops sitting around that are so slow and old, maybe they wouldn't even sell for much. But once I stripped them clean, they might be a little faster. But they're, and then the one I got, like, I think the one I'm using is 2 years old. And that sucker is so slow. So I'm thinking that even though it's barely used, I haven't used it much, I'm thinking about getting a newer one that's a little faster. So I technically have 2 or 3 laptops that I could wipe clean and sell. So there's money right there. The next one is wearable tech, Fitbits, iWatches, etc. If you got old Fitbits laying around or an iWatch, I think I bought, my husband has an iWatch 3 that's just laying around. I think he used it one time, literally. It's brand new. I might sell that sucker because he never uses it. And why not? Next is clothing. And that's what's in all these totes here that I sell on Poshmark. And right now, I do it very, very sorry about that. My alarm went off. So now I do it very part-time. But now that I'm retired and home, I can devote more to it. And like I said, I think I've only got 4 or 5 totes that are listed. And just in this room, like 10 totes that aren't listed. And I know I have another tote in the garage that's full of clothes. And I need to declutter my closet big time. Hey, you two stop. Neither one in or out. I've just got so much clothes. And a lot of them are brand new with the tags. So I live kind of remote. Let me let them out. Now that I'm home, I'll be able to devote more time to listing and selling. So that brings us to number 6, and that's shoes. I know that some sites like Poshmark won't allow Nikes, I believe. I think eBay stopped allowing Nikes. I'm not sure because I don't sell shoes really. If I do, it's like a pair of flats or boots or some, Crocs. So, but shoes are also a good seller. The next one is handbags. And let me tell you guys, I have a tote full of Coach bags that they're all authentic. They're not fakies. And I decided this year that, because I'll switch every few months to a different purse. And right now my favorite's been this black Dooney and Burke. But I also have a blue one just like it. And I've learned that I don't need a tote full of purses. Even though it's going to be hard to part with some of them, I decided I can let at least half of this tote of Coach bags go. So those I'll be listing probably on Poshmark and on Marketplace. But Coach bags don't go for as much as they used to, even though they're still really expensive brand new. It just depends on the bag. But I've got some vintage ones with the horse and carriage, and those I'm not sure if I want to sell or keep because I really like them. Anyways, back to the handbags. The handbags are another item that sell well on Poshmark and on Facebook Marketplace. The next one is wedding dresses and bridesmaids dresses. So you wore your wedding dress for 2 hours, whatever. You can put it on Marketplace or on Poshmark and sell it. And you're not going to get what you paid for it, obviously. You never will. But you could get some of it back or put it in a box and save it like I did for 20 years. And then I opened the box and was like, oh, wow. Yeah, I should have had it like preserved properly, but I didn't. So sell the wedding dress. And trust me, if you planned on passing it down to your daughter, she's not going to want it in 20 years from now. So sell those wedding and bridesmaids dresses. The next one is jewelry. I think as far as jewelry goes, that fashion accessory jewelry, like costume jewelry, goes for more than high-end fine jewelry. Fine jewelry is a little bit harder to sell. You're not ever going to get what you paid for it unless they go by the weight of the silver or gold. As far as diamonds and gemstones go, diamonds, you'll never get what you paid for it. And gemstones, you sometimes will, if it's a rarer stone, or in very high quality. So keep that in mind when you're selling jewelry. If you're selling gold, a lot of times they would just go by the weight and sell it that way. The next one's accessories, which I also consider like costume jewelry, or things like scarves and hats and stuff like that. Those kind of things you can sell on Poshmark too. Next is watches. I actually have a Citizen watch that's been sitting in my drawer. Actually, I have 2 Citizen watches, but they've both been sitting in my drawer. One's really nice with diamonds and everything that my husband bought me. And I'm considering selling that one this year because, like I said, it's just sitting in the drawer. I never wear it. I don't need a watch. I'm going to look at my phone for the time. I don't wear an iWatch. I had a new iWatch and I couldn't stand it. And it glitched out all the time, so I got rid of it. So, after that is kids' clothes. Children's clothes, I think, do best by the bundle. And also, if they're not stained or anything, you can put them on Poshmark. I notice on Poshmark, because I don't have children and I don't sell children's clothing, but I did notice when I see some for sale that the baby, like the good name brands, are the ones that sell still. Next is kids' shoes, like cute little baby shoes and stuff. Obviously, that depends on the brand too. Next is TVs. TVs are good to put on Marketplace, and you can get, a decent amount. I wouldn't say a lot. Next after that is audio equipment, like stereos, speakers, receivers, stuff like that. Surround sound. I know a lot of people look for surround sound. You little stinkers. They're such brats. Next is kids' toys and plushies. So kids' toys, it depends on the toy, obviously, but the popular ones, say they're whatever LOLs or brats or whatever the heck kids are into nowadays. I have nieces, so it's usually whatever they want that year is what's in. But say your kid's tired of them and not playing with them anymore, and you want to declutter their room, you could try Marketplace for those. The plushies, look them up on eBay, because there is a lot of plushies that sell for good money. I just learned about the Squishmallows, those big pillow things. I've gotten them for my nieces, and I had no idea that some of them are worth quite a bit of money. I mean, obviously, when I bought theirs, they were brand new at the store, but they are worth money now. Some of the more harder ones to find. So, and then there's other plushies, of course. Look them up on eBay, the top selling plushies. Next, and it is a toy, but they just deserve their own category, is Legos. Legos sell, okay? Even I had a box of Legos. Stop, guys. Hey, chill out. I had a box of Legos, I guess. I don't even know how we got it. Oh, we had got this storage unit and everything in it because it had a washer and dryer, and we just, out of the blue, went to this auction, and we were like, wow, it's got a washer and dryer and everything. Anyways, there was a box of Legos, just all different color Legos, just plain Legos in a box about this big. I sold that sucker for $60. So even if it's Legos that aren't a set or an actual theme, like the Star Wars Lego or whatever, those sell. So even plain Legos in a box, already played with. Okay, next one is bikes, and obviously those you would put on Marketplace. Scooters, DVDs. DVDs are tricky, but obviously there's some that would still sell. CDs. I don't know why CDs are on this list. I wouldn't even try to sell CDs. Video games and gaming equipment, obviously. You could sell those. Books. Books are good if you want to list them on Amazon and then ship them out yourself. You could list them on eBay too. Next one is art. And art, I don't have a whole lot of knowledge in. But yes, obviously art sells. The next one is baby items. Obviously, you could bundle up baby clothes and sell them. Bassinets, cribs, blankets, car seats, strollers, high chairs. You know what I'm talking about. And I know that car seats have to have a certain date on them. So make sure you check that. Next is curtains, rugs, things like that for your home. Table runners, napkins, linens. All of those things you can sell on Facebook Marketplace and Poshmark. And on Poshmark, they pay for the shipping. Well, on Facebook Marketplace too, actually, if you do shipping. Or if you don't want to deal with all that, then sell them locally. What's next? Bathroom accessories. Like, say you had your bathroom ocean theme, like I had, a nautical theme. I decided when we remodeled, everything was gray and white. I was going to get rid of the nautical theme and just have it like modern looking with a picture and whatever. So I have a whole collection of nautical theme, the shower curtain, the nice fancy towels that we didn't use. So you can sell all that. The soap dispenser, all that. Next is household appliances. Obviously, those would go great on Marketplace. Keurigs, coffee makers, toasters, air fryers. Say you got 2 air fryers and you can't take one back. Put it on Facebook Marketplace. Kitchen gadgets. Like any little kitchen things that you had that you're like, you know what, I don't want to use this anymore. You could try to sell those. Another one, gardening tools and equipment. I mean, I've seen people post like just empty pots and people will buy them, and I would buy them because I'm constantly planting stuff. So I always look for stuff. Like a lady had these cool orb things and I was like, oh, those are cool. They're metal orbs. So I bought those off of her, and these little obelisks that are things can grow up. So this year I need to grow some more vining stuff to go up those. Another one is tools. Like you got an extra screw gun laying around, or drill, or impact, whatever. Any kind of tools usually sell pretty well, as long as they're a good brand. Another one is cameras. And obviously, the nicer camera, the more money you're going to get. Another one that people don't think about much is hobby kits and hobby items. And like I said, the craft items. Another one to sell right now. This is the best items to sell right now in January. Is exercise items, exercise equipment, any kind of like things like that. Weights, weightlifting sets, any of that. Everybody wants to lose weight in January. So that's the best time to sell all that. Fitbits, any of those. Also, say you've bought supplements that you'd never even opened, but they haven't expired, like collagen or this or that. You could put those on Marketplace as well. Another good one to sell, and this I think would sell better like come springtime, spring into summer, and that's camping gear. Camping gear, people are always looking for sleeping bags, stove, like a Coleman stove, propane stoves, propane heaters, all the things you would take camping, tents, chairs, everything. Okay, lanterns. The next one, and this is the last one, is pet items. Pet beds, pet crates, blankets, collars, harnesses, leashes, bowls, like feeding bowls and water bowls and anything like that. If kitty towers, stuff like that, you can sell on Marketplace or even on Poshmark. You can sell. They have Posh Pets now. So if it's a really nice item, even sweaters that are used, doggy clothes that are used, you can bundle them together and sell them. And you can sell them on Poshmark or Facebook Marketplace. So those are just the 39 items that you probably have sitting around your house right now that you could make some extra money, pay off that Christmas debt, or pay off debt, or put it in the bank and declutter at the same time. So that's my plan for this year. I mean, I know my husband's not going to part with any of his tools, but I have this whole craft room full of items that I need to just organize, declutter, and I'm going to be decluttering the whole house. We also have a storage unit, another storage shed, the garage. We did just clean out the garage right before Christmas, but there's stuff in there. I mean, I have 2 yard sale items, 2 yard sale, like big boxes that are stuff that I don't think is like good enough to put on Facebook or whatnot. Those can go to yard sale. Or if you don't want to have a yard sale, then donate those items. If you're going to sell clothing, make sure it's not ripped or stained or torn, that it's nice clothing so you don't get like bad remarks on your, feedback. But any of those you can donate or recycle. But the nice clothing, try putting it on Poshmark. I have videos down below that are from years ago with tips on selling on Poshmark. One good tip is to list like 5 items a day. And same for Facebook. Try to list 5, say you've got 100 items to sell. Don't list them all in one day. Do like 5 a day and go from there. Listing 5 items a day on Poshmark every single day, you'll probably sell anywhere from 1 to 3 items a day. So obviously you can make some money depending on how much your listing is worth. And I suggest, if say you're going to list, like for instance me with the Coach bag, I would search for that same bag and see what anybody else is selling it for and go from there. If it's too low, or say mine's in better condition or worse condition, you got to go off of that too. And if you're listing bags, always note any flaws or scratches in the hardware or leather, and also take a picture of the serial number. That way, because those are things people are going to ask you anyways. And so it's already better if you took a picture of it. Anyways, thank you for joining me. I hope you liked this different video. We're not in the kitchen cooking. I'm sick of cooking after all those goodies I made for Christmas. So I thought I would talk about this today. Selling some items that are just laying around the house. And now I'm going to pick out 5 items in these totes to get listed like stat. So we're going to pick out 5 items. I'm going to photograph them and list them. And I'll show you guys. I have my mannequin girl right here. It's dark out. It's only 5 o'clock and it's already so dark. Anyways, that's all the totes. So the ones that have the P1 through whatever, those are listed, those 3. All the rest of these are clothing that is not listed. Most are brand new with the tags on. So the ones that are brand new, and then the ones that are not brand new, they're still really nice clothes. And so plus size clothes do well on Poshmark. So anyways, thank you for watching. I'm now going to pick out 5 items to sell on Poshmark, and I will show you guys when I'm done. I've picked out 5 items. I found, let me fix this here. I just found like so many cute items. Could have already sold for Christmas. You are a turd. A little hot mess turd. Come here. Look at what a hot mess this girl is. Say hi to everyone. Say hi, my hair is a stinking mess. Mama brushes it every day. And I mess it up every day. Huh. Yeah. This is my baby. My Tiffy baby? Are you Mama's baby? Huh? She needs to get a bath. This girl stinks. Alright, so I've picked out 5 items. I just found... Gosh, I found so many cute items that I could have sold at Christmas time. They were so cute. Like a sparkly sweater, a dress. All things that I've never worn. Oh, sorry if my breathing's heavy. I went to the doctor today because I had an appointment. But he said that I'm still wheezing really bad from when I had that pneumonia. So he's told me I need to use the inhaler more, which I need to. I don't use it enough. And then he also put me on prednisone for, I guess, to help clear up the wheezing in my lungs. I do have asthma, but... Okay, the first item I picked... Now, mind you, these shirts are wrinkled, so I'm going to steam them. Is this cute plus-size baby doll top. It's from Torrid. I know I could probably get, $15 for it, maybe a little more. Always start off higher because people will send you offers. And this is another one. This sweater, I think I wore it one time when we went camping. And it's just too big for me. So even though it's so warm and soft, I decided to go ahead and let it go. And it is from Torrid also. And I thought it was so cute with this camouflage heart. It's a nice big hooded sweater, a hoodie sweater. It's a hoodie, but it doesn't have pockets in the front. Does it have side pockets? Let's see. No, so it's a hoodie, but no pockets. But it is very thick and very warm. And the only time I wore it was when we went camping because I live in the desert and it's really not that cold here. It's quite warm. But when we went camping, it was freezing in the winter. Okay, this next one is this pretty blouse. I think I maybe wore this one time. And it's a pretty long sleeve, cute baby doll top. From Torrid. Another one from, I think these are all from Torrid. I don't know. But I'm going to list this one for like $30 and try to get like 25, 23. Because like I said, people will talk you down. This next one is this awesome star sweatshirt from, where's this one from? Oh, this one's from Woman Within. And this one did fit me, but I just didn't like right here where the sleeves go into the arms. I just felt like I don't know, like this part was weird. So if something fits me, but it's weird, then I just won't wear it. So this has actually never been worn, even though it doesn't have the tags on it. And then last one is another top from Torrid. And this one's another baby doll long sleeve like the last one, but with plaid instead of flowers. It's actually the same exact top. It's just in plaid. And this one I think I will list for about the same. I mean, like I said, I think I've worn it once or twice. So that's 5 items because I said try to do 5 a day. Now these are pretty wrinkled, so I'm going to have to hook up the steamer, put water in it, and try to steam the wrinkles out because they will look much better on the mannequin without wrinkles all over them. But that's my 5 items that I'm going to list. And I encourage you, and that's just going to be for tomorrow because it's late already. I'm going to wait till the sun's coming in and I have better light. Even though the light in here is not bad. But so tomorrow I'll list those 5, and I'll probably try to photograph at least 25 items. That way I have some to list for a few days. And I always take measurements of the bust, the length, stuff like that people are going to ask for. And it's good to just take measurements and add those. What? add those in your listing. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Let's go look around your house for some stuff to sell. And hopefully you find some. Let's get some things listed and make some extra money. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. And if you'd like this kind of content, let me know.